uh, make a cameo experience here. We got zero viewers right now, but it'll populate hopefully. It depends on the time zone. We're going to talk about the Itaewon situation, but in a respectful manner. Uh, it's a tough time right now for those that experience tragedy. But myself and wifey's going to talk about our experience. But before we do that, I'm going to do some creator task and hit y'all with a countdown. 30-second countdown. And we're back. That's the countdown. We're ready to start the show. Thank you for those that have subscribed. Don't forget to leave a comment. Twitch is up and down, right? Some of y'all are not getting the traction that you need, the momentum, and some folks not about getting million followers or anything like that. Interacting, socializing with those you think that are cool, those that you respect. I think the first thing that is of interest to me, I'm a natural, huh? The first thing is of interest to me regarding the situation that happened at Itaewon is the costumes. Like Melissa and I were talking about, a lot of folks wore police uniforms, and some of them were very close to what was worn in real life. What policemen actually wear, very similar, and that's risky. It compromises the authority. There were police there, and they were focused on what? What were they focused on?
Drunks, assaults, and not major stuff. Not so much crowd control.
So
there were so many dressed as cops that for people to differentiate.
Right. There was also someone dressed like a soldier, not a U.S. soldier. I don't even know if it's Rock's soldier or Korean soldier. And he had like an AR, a Nerf guns. I think you call it a soft or something like that. And it shoots pellets. And he's a big dude, and he was big dude, and he was walking around. Ooh, we've got a watcher, a viewer. Nice. Welcome aboard. If you're just joining, we're talking about the Stampede, just getting it off our chest. We left at a decent time. We got around 1900, 7 p.m. for you civilians, and we were only walking around for about an hour or 2 hours, right? Total? Huh?
We were eating at 10:15.
Right. Out there from our area, our lodge, won't mention that specifically. We walked out there from there, and that was a good 15-minute hike. But almost at the entrance of the Itaewon Main Street, insane amount of people, traffic, and pedestrians. But about 20 feet in, the crowd just started getting wild. Oh, we got two viewers. Welcome aboard for viewing. We're talking about the Itaewon Holiday Stampede. It happened not too long ago. A lot of folks don't believe it. There are some folks that don't believe it happened. It did happen. I could attest to the crowdedness, the the fact that there was a lot of people. It was reported 100,000, over 100,000, not in the 300 or 400,000s, but over 100,000 people. There was also of a celebrity trying to,
Celebrity actually died.
a celebrity died.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it?
Lee Chi, I think it was.
Lee?
Produce 101.
That's not great. So rumors of the chaos being caused by celebrity presidents, and we are also tracking that a celebrity died from the incidents. And some say that there were 6 layers of people. And I saw a video. There was a wall of humans. There was a police officer, frustration, trying to pull someone out of the wall of humans. And it's just, I can't grasp my mind around it. I cannot. It's hard, or it's hard to fathom, but it happened. He was trying really hard. There were folks trapped. I guess the lower extremities were stuck and being crushed. You could see that they were past. It's still very unreal when you try to describe it. We were fortunate to, and hopefully that lessons are learned from this incident. In the States, we have events like this, but I think we do practice some people traffic.
They do compartmentalization in the States for crowd control.
Compartmentalization in this for crowd control.
They do that for New York Square, New Year's Eve.
Right.
They only file in by block, and then they have it sectioned off so there's not to avoid crowd crush. Because it used to be really bad in New York too. Right.
Exactly. And you can't really generalize like the population. What we know for sure is that the majority is thank you for that input, Honey Bunny. What we know for sure is that the majority is 20, were in their 20s, or they were teenagers.
The youngest one was 16.
So maybe that's a factor. That could be a factor, though.
Lack of situational
awareness, the anatomy, maybe a little bit, maybe underdeveloped, musculoskeletal. What's the word? System, maybe underdeveloped in that area. So medical, I don't want to bore anyone with medic stuff. That's my job, my day gig. But there could have been some asphyxia, some traumatic asphyxia, some crushing of the lungs, some flailed ribs that could easily happen when your structure isn't as strong where it needs to be. And even if for strong folks, when you have hundreds of people pushing one way and another 100 pushing another way against your body, it can crush your ribs, your xiphoid process, your collarbone, your skeleton, and it's not fun. Let me replay another video let's do a commercial. Quick commercial. I'll just do not really a commercial, but just a funny video or something. We'll do the dog. Oh, and we got another viewer. I do a plug-in.
Let me inlay a false tooth for you.
I think the commercial's over. I'm trying to do some Mr. Producer stuff, picture in picture. So the man who has practiced UCF, that's his name. He says I could use his gameplay videos to do some streaming here. Let's see what he's got. He's got another 7-minute video. He's got a 23-minute football game and a 20-minute football game. I'm curious about the driver game. You are the wheelman, mission 8. We'll play that and try to stay on topic. If we get distracted, it's okay. Not a college class. Driver. And we'll keep the picture-in-picture. Whoa, this looks like a cool game. Let me get down.
Yes, you keep it real busy. It's gonna be real deal. Call me soon, man. I got some
What are you doing, man? That was him. That was the man. I might get distracted in the game. I guess it's a mob game. Let's do full.
Yo,
It's me.
dude, you were cutting it real fine. Here's what's going down.
What is this?
Problems with this businessman. He thinks he don't need to pay protection no more. We're gonna have to explain to him
No.
again. He don't capiche too good, see?
Capiche?
He's got himself a chain of restaurants in town. So I kind of promised him we exit on every one of his places by the end of the afternoon.
I think this is like an 80s version.
I don't give you a whole lot
Grand Theft.
of time. But you get it done. You clear?
What's the there's one early game. Something it's
Yeah. I don't know. This looks pretty cool. I think he found something nice. Yeah, Atari graphics. Two-dimensional. I don't know if he's racing or... Oh, he's trying to find something. Trying to find stuff. Or he's running for cops. We'll get back on topic. Do you think you?
No.
No.
No, it was not a drunken brawl.
Mainly panic.
Not even panic.
Just crowd.
Just
Do
there were
you,
too high. This city was too high.
do you think they could have... What do you think is going to be done to fix it?
I don't know. This is a different system of government than we have.
I think their mission right now is find out
What caused it?
what caused it and to get the names, identify all the fatalities. People climbing the walls. And I think that was smart. Oh no. Wait. I think that was smart. So we're at 14 minutes. We've been talking about the Itaewon Halloween Stampede. I don't know if we can go deeper than that. We covered the police issue. We covered the science of it. A little bit of the science. And how they can fix it. Change the infrastructure. Those alleys are really small. It's a very popular area. Change change things up, change the buildings and such. If they close down after a 3-year pandemic, that might be hard for the business owners, you know. But if that's what they do to make sure it doesn't happen again, by all means, shut it down. Do you have anything else to add?
What?
Do you have anything else to
I
add?
don't know what you're saying.
That they might close down Itaewon?
No,
They won't close it down after a 3-year pandemic?
no. I think they'll probably do something like controlled access.
Controlled. Yeah, at the main, maybe at the alleys. At the alleys, they'll have traffic control at the alleys. Maybe they should.
A lot like bouncers.
Right, some bouncers there.
Because there were bouncers at the club,
Mm-hmm.
and that was Pines too. Where I couldn't move off to the sides. Because they were always waiting in line for the clubs, for the restaurants, and things.
We saw more police walking to our lodge over in the Yongsan area, or police buses. I don't remember seeing policemen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did, but I didn't recognize too many police officers in Itaewon.
Did you mention how many people were dressed as police officers, so it made it hard?
Yes, there were males and females dressed as police officers, and that was not good. They would.
Costume.
It did cause confusion. They would add like a scar, some blood on their face,
That's the only way you knew.
and that's how you knew. And in the States, no bueno. I get from you, no bueno. I'm trying to change my vocabulary, but it's not good. In the States, you wouldn't get away with they would make it obvious. They would show some stomach, to make it, or have a ridiculous 70s mustache to go with the police outfit. But that really, I guess it doesn't play a role in the human avalanche.
Ren, it's not an avalanche.
Human stampede.
It's collapse.
Crowd collapse. This is still hard to fathom. It's still hard to fathom. You see right now there's two of us. That times 10, then that times 10, then that times 10, and that times 10, and it's just crushing us. But I still can't picture myself getting crushed by humans, other humans. I did see the video of folks receiving CPR, which really isn't the right word. It's BLS, basic life support. They're receiving CPR, but I didn't see any of them weighing like over 200, 300 pounds. I'm not saying that girth, muscle, and fat could help, but that's an observation that I made. So with that said, get yourself well nourished. Get yourself well nourished. Did you want to sit?
No, I don't particularly want to sit.
I have one viewer.
Hi, one viewer. Thanks for dropping in.
Leave a chat if you want to. I think I've reached my threshold for giving content here, but I just don't want to be talking about it for weeks and months and years. Just want to get it out there, get my opinions on it, and then move on. I hope that it doesn't happen again. I hope that lessons are learned, and I hope my partner, my gameplay partner, creates more videos that's longer than 7 minutes. So I'm not going to switch to another video because that takes me a minute. that takes me a second to switch videos. And I'm not in Mr. Producer mode right now. So I'll go ahead and do one more commercial and then prepare to sign off and then give you some final statements. What is the commercial going to be? All right, thanks for watching the video, joining the stream. I don't have any final comments. Leave your comment if you have one. Oh, we got a second viewer. That motivates me to
Think of a comment.
think of more things to say. I don't have any more things to say. I did. Okay, I can't say this. Our hunger, our appetite, need for food did save us. I don't think we were going to hang out any more than that.
Well, we were looking for food.
Yeah, we were looking for food. That was our mission, was to get pizza in Itaewon, but the pizza place was crowded. And yeah, so we tried to come back towards the Yongsan, Noksupyeong area, made one last venture off into the alleys and experienced some of the scariness and anxiety, but not more than 8-9 minutes worth. So we were blessed. We were blessed with smart thinking and some grace. And yeah, I wanted to say that Mike O'Hearn saved us too, because he's always preaching about if you're being healthy, going to bed early, being sleep greedy, so that in the daytime you're getting stuff done. But that's hard to do for everybody, because at night it's supposed to be resting and chilling, not really being out there too much. So moderate yourself. More holidays coming up, and be careful, be safe. Listen to your spider senses. Peace.